Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about a very popular topic in the YouTube community, and that is the big update with removing dislikes. In fact, as soon as I woke up today, that's all I saw on my feed, which is just a bunch of people talking about their thoughts on the big update to dislikes on YouTube. Basically, to sum it up, they're going to be removing dislikes. It's just going to be showing the like bar. What's funny is this is going to be something that everyone's going to be getting over time. It's going to roll out around right now. But what it comes down to is instead of it showing up like, likes to dislikes, it's just going to show up as this, where they just completely remove the number of dislikes. You can still see the number of likes. And what's funny is on the official YouTube creators channel over here, this feature was not enabled over here. So you can see people are very upset about this, and I'll kind of explain why, and I'll give you guys my thoughts as well. So first off, I don't like this new feature. I think the dislike counter is really good because it lets you instantly know, is this video legit or not? A lot of times when you see a bunch of dislikes, you're like, okay, what did he do wrong, right? It kind of makes me interested in seeing the video even more because I'm trying to figure out, what did they mess up on? Is it wrong advice? Did they just take too long to get to the point? Because I think that's a big problem with YouTubers in general. They make a video that could have been like 1 minute long, but they extend it way longer because, well, they just want to get that YouTube ad rev time. Because right now, you can make a video 8 minutes long, but I know in the past it was like 10 minutes long to get that ad revenue time. And sometimes YouTubers just are very passionate about their, video, and they do just kind of make the video a little bit longer than necessary because there's just so much to explain. Sometimes with build guides, there's so many small little details that I always like to put in because they're for people that really want to min-max. Now on this channel, we upload lots of different games, but this is something that was sent to me like a while back, and I thought it was so funny. And I feel like most people won't fall for these things, but I'm going to go ahead and start off with Diablo, but we'll talk about Fortnite, we'll talk about GTA, and lots of other games because I create content for lots of different games. Someone sent me this video and we're like, I can't get this speed hack to work. Like, I make Diablo video guides, and, sometimes people, they're just, like, curious, and they think, oh, I could download some hacks, download some dupe glitches. Whatever the case may be, if I see this video, right, with a bunch of dislikes, well, I'm probably going to think, well, that probably isn't going to be something that does work. Now, never download any hacks for any games because, one, it'll maybe get your account banned. Two, they may be stealing your information. In the Diablo case, a lot of these hacks that will have you enter your email and password into the game, they're just going to steal your account. I feel like that is a no-brainer, but keep in mind, there are always people that hop into a game that may not, have experience or just seen the internet long enough to understand that, yeah, downloading something just via a link on YouTube can be very sketch. And I think that that's where YouTube should actually focus more attention on, because it's all over the place. Like I said before, I create lots of content on Diablo, action RPGs, but I also like to dip into Fortnite once in a while. It is something that I find fun, but at the same time, there's so many of these like fake videos where it's like, download V-Bucks, oh, you got 47, look at that, 1 million V-Bucks. Do you think that that's really true? There's so many of these like videos that are completely fake, and like they're just a bunch of clickbait at the end of the day. And who's clicking on this? It's more likely little young kids, but like this goes the same with lots of different games. In fact, it's very popular on mobile games where it's like you can get free unlimited like of the currency in the game. And what these are is they tell you to go download like other game apps, and they're using their like promo code. And some of these with the like to dislike ratio, you can see lots of dislikes. But there's also some bots in these that will basically inflate the likes, or they'll tell you if you like, you'll be entered in to win a contest for a free, like, Lamborghini or something. There's so many fake ones. What's interesting is these actually get promoted so well heavily that, like, I started seeing these. Now, I don't create any content in GTA, I don't watch GTA, but I remember seeing a lot of these videos a long time ago where they're like, download GTA 6. And I'm like, what, on mobile? And like, I'm like, first off, GTA 6 isn't even out. Why is there like GTA 6 on mobile before the actual version? And it's the same exact thing. You watch it, and they're like, these dislike ratios are heavily inflated. Like, they're probably buying bots, or they're doing something in the video that says a contest, like the video, and like this little kids, right? So it's just like, what ends up being is like, does this look like GTA 6 to you? No, it's downloading other mobile games using some sort of application that gives them money. And it's the same thing with like looking at any videos with like to dislike ratio. It really helps out the viewer, like this one over here. And I'm not trying to send any hate to any of these. I'm trying to hide the usernames here because I'm not trying to send any hate. But when people are like, how to cheat in Path of Exile, like, if you see this much dislikes, you can instantly think, oh, it's probably clickbait, it's probably something that's not realistic, right? But it can go even further than that because, again, like I mentioned before, a lot of times YouTubers take too long to get to the dang point of their video, right? And this is something that I can definitely relate to. And again, I'm not trying to send any hate towards any of these content creators that I'm mentioning, but it's just for feedback. Like this person over here, they uploaded a video, how to change your wiper blades for like your car, right? This is something that I can relate to because this is exactly something that I was looking up as someone that was a person that was looking up a tutorial on YouTube. YouTube is great for tutorials to do things around the house. So it got some dislikes, but it's because it took too long to get to the dang point. It's a 7-minute video, and then I found this other one that is 1 minute and 40 seconds, did exactly what I wanted, got straight to the point. And for that reason, I liked the other video so much more. It helped me out because that's all I wanted to know was that exact little like hook thing. How do you like remove it from it? And this goes the same with other forms of content, whether it is in Diablo or in Fortnite when there's like a new item or something. People sometimes just take too long to get to the point. And for that reason, I can kind of understand, you know, as a content creator, you do want to extend your video or you want to show like the journey on the build or whatever the case may be to get to that like point of the video. And sometimes you don't get the weapon or the item till later, but at the same time, the viewer can instantly see the dislike ratio and think, oh, maybe I should click out of this video. But at the same time, it's a good form of a way for communication. Another thing that they mentioned was like, other forms of social media do not have a dislike. And that's why I like YouTube. I remember people really wanted Facebook at one point to add a dislike feature. There is technically the reactions, but keep in mind, I think that what makes YouTube good is it is, I would say, a little bit more of a platform where you're here to stick around to watch a lengthy video versus like if you were to watch, let's say, TikTok or Instagram. A lot of these other forms of social media, even Facebook, when you watch their videos, the orientation is kind of less like, do you like the video? No, just go past it. And that lets the person know that like it wasn't a good video, but they don't really understand why. They just aren't going to be getting views. And sometimes with all these different forms of algorithms, it can get kind of confusing on like, how does the content creator know that their video isn't actually doing well for whatever reason? Because most people aren't going to be commenting. They're just going to like, they're not even going to bother disliking. They just swipe past it, right? On, let's say, on TikTok, even if TikTok technically did add a like dislike feature. But I like the dislike feature. In fact, like if one of my videos doesn't do so well and the dislike, bar is really high, I like being able to see that because I can think, oh, what did I do wrong? I can check the comments, and sometimes it'll be more so like, you took too long to get to the point, and I totally get that because I've been on that side of being a viewer and understood that like, they just took too long to get to the point. I just want to know like this one piece of information that's in the title. But sometimes when you're working on a video, you don't even think about the title until you finish it and you're like, wow, that's a really good video. What should I title it? And then it's like something that happens in the video. But the important thing I think that I've learned as a content creator is if you're showing off something new, show it off instantly in the very beginning, and you could still continue your content, but don't make the person wait super long if it's a tutorial for something. And that's one thing that I definitely have learned. And I like that little feature that lets people know instantly, is the video actually good? But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, but let me know guys what you think of it. Do you guys like that there is no dislike, or do you guys want the dislike? For me, I want the dislike. Like even for me, I will never disable the whole comments thing, or I don't know. You can disable comments, and you can also dislike or change the make it so people can't comment, and you could make it so the like to dislike ratio is just hidden. But when I see that on another content creator's videos, I'm like, okay, what did they do wrong? Or like, why did they remove it? Is it sketch? Especially if you're looking up a tutorial on like a certain thing that maybe they messed up on, and sometimes they're getting so much hate that they just kind of do it. And the reason why YouTube did mention that they're going to disable it is because they wanted the content creators to not feel bad, like they cared about their well-being. Well, that is partially true. It kind of sucks in that feeling to get lots of dislikes on a video. Hopefully you can find out what you did wrong, and in the future create better content, not just keep on throwing out content and just have the algorithm, I guess, sorted out via whatever metric it wants to, usually via like watch time. But anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new here and do want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe, click on the bell, and you'll definitely see more. But take care, and let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace!